You
Yeah.
stayed with them for 4 years, it looks like from looking at your resume, and you really loved it, then you left. So why'd you move on to Belkin after that?
Yeah, yeah. Belcan is located in Indianapolis. Uh,
Oh, so going back home.
so I missed home, Daniel. That's what it came down to. I missed seeing family, especially my parents. So I wanted to move closer to home.
And did you enjoy that working for Belkin? And for those that don't know, I believe that they're a subcontractor that supports Rolls-Royce in building airplane engines.
Yes. So Rolls-Royce in Indianapolis does a lot of work with a lot of their legacy engines.
Yeah.
I can't really sit here and say that they um, are designing like new and upcoming things. It's more about maintenance and aftermarket.
Yeah.
And so Belcan is a major contractor, and that was new for me. Is to work on site at a major company like
Yeah.
Rolls Royce as a contractor. So that also brought some different kind of thoughts and I wouldn't say obstacles, but a different perspective for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. I mean, yeah, you're kind of not your facility. You have your company's culture, but you have other companies'
Hmm.
culture. There's maybe multiple cultures that are all kind of coming together and intersecting in the same place. And I can only imagine that that creates a level of friction.
Well, there is a little bit of friction, but in my case, it actually always worked out
Yeah.
perfectly.
Oh,
I
wow.
had no problems um, working on site at
Yeah.
Rolls Royce, integrating myself into the project team or wherever I was sitting, whoever I was working with. I had many different kinds of jobs, and that was a really nice benefit I learned of being a contractor is you could switch it up pretty easily. If someone's willing to bring you on their team, it's a done deal.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go through like the normal bureaucracy that you would if you were a full-time employee. So that was a definite bonus.
Yeah. And did you enjoy program project management, the kind of less technical side of the industry?
You bring up a really good point. I started out in my very early days as a very, very technical
Yeah.
engineer. I was a structural analyst, and then I kind of moved over to the quality side of things because I wanted to be closer to hardware and actually be able to see things. And so eventually I made my way over to project engineering, which turned into scheduling and risk management, which turned into program management. So I really was very privileged to be able to experience a whole spectrum of very technical and then all the way over to very administrative
Then they threw
kind
me
of
on the
work.
stations.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. My thoughts get complicated. I cannot explain in lameness. Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries. Thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify. They put me on the station.